If you're in the market for a used car, beware. Former Uber and Lyft vehicles with added wear and tear are popping up in used car lots, many without any warning to you, the potential buyer.
And experts tell us that wear and tear is worse than what typical used cars experience, which could lead to costly repairs for the next owner. Ashley Henson with what we all need to be looking out for. Ashley?
Well, Kelly, Shannon, most vehicle history reports don't say whether cars like these were used as Uber or Lyft vehicles in the past, and that could cost you, the potential buyer, a whole lot of money.
Let's take a look.
In a concrete lot off Old Okeechobee Road,
More cloth seats. Okay.
among the neon sale signs,
Comfortable.
Ben Sturgill searches for his next car.
Take a look at the SUVs.
Behind every used car,
Maybe I can look inside.
there's a story you want to know.
I don't want to get a car that's a lemon.
So like many Americans, Ben turns to Carfax, a web-based company that supplies vehicle history reports on used cars.
Find something reliable, looking for something safe.
Because before vehicles end up here, those cars could belong to people like David Wright.
Hey, welcome to my Uber.
An Uber driver. David picks up passenger after passenger after passenger.
You're constantly letting people on, letting people off.
And mechanic Angel Borges says all those city miles
Especially the idling.
can do some damage.
So that's that added mileage onto the engine that's not really recorded on your odometer.
Borges says that's why ferrying vehicles like taxis and limousines are required by law to be labeled as a commercial vehicle in their history report to protect consumers like you. But check out David's Carfax. We pulled it up online. Although his car is used in the same way as a taxi, his label? Personal vehicle.
Well, what that means is that buyer beware.
Was this report just mislabeled? We checked for ourselves. On Carfax.com, we purchased 3 vehicle history reports for actual Uber rides I took in West Palm Beach. How were those cars classified? Personal, personal lease, personal lease. Borges says currently ride-sharing services don't have to tell the next guy that hundreds of strangers sat in the back seat. He says state lawmakers need to step in.
I'm not going to say that Uber is doing it intentionally or any other agency is doing it intentionally, but because they're not being mandated, that's something less that they have to worry about and something less that they have to do.
And that affects the buyer.
And that does affect the buyer.
If those cars are ever sold, Burgess says you could get stuck paying up to 35% more than the car's actually worth.
They're going to be up against more maintenance items, out-of-pocket expense that wasn't expected.
Potentially leaving people like Sturgill with lighter pockets and a car he never wanted.
It's, a buyer's nightmare, right?
Now, we did reach out to Florida Representative Emily Schlossberg. She tells us she feels that Uber and Lyft need to be held to the same standards as other companies, so she's looking into filing legislation to make that happen. She wants to level the playing field. But until then, there are red flags you can look for. First, get a Carfax report. On here, it'll say the amount of miles. Say, for example, you see 150,000 miles in 2 years. Well, that's one big red flag. Also, check the back seats for the upholstery, if that's really worn, or the car handles from people going in and out of the back seat. And finally, Uber and Lyft vehicles, they have to have those stickers on the front window. Once they're sold, a lot of times they'll take those stickers off and you'll see that remaining residue left behind. Check for that. And also always take it to a mechanic. They can check the engine. Reporting live in West Palm Beach, Ashley Henson, WPTV News Channel 5.
Great information. Ashley, thank you.